Good morning. First and foremost, I just want to thank God. First and foremost, man, thank God for allowing me to do what I do every day. Thank God for a good bill of health. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for my job. Thank the Father for allowing me to wake up this morning. And I want to just ask Him to continue to give me clarity. You know what I'm saying? Peace of mind and the discernment to the discernment to make good decisions and watch out for snakes, like real talk. Because the only thing that you have, you know what I'm saying, and the only thing you should want is your peace. You know what I'm saying? When everything is chaotic, everything is out of control, you start and tend to make irrational decisions. You know what I'm saying? So you always have to ask God for peace, clarity, good strength, and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So I just want to start off by leaving y'all with that. You know what I'm saying? He's the reason for the season. He's the reason why we do what we do every morning, whether you work, whether you're an entrepreneur, whatever form, stream of income, you know what I'm saying, that you have. He's the reason for all of that. So always give thanks to Him. And also give thanks to Him for taking you through the storm. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of different places that each and every one of us can be, you know what I'm saying, rather than where we are in the present time. You know what I'm saying? Our lives can look a little bit different. And that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Praise God. Praise God. Moving on. Make sure you hit the thumbs up when you come in the building. Moving on. Good morning to everyone. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone, woke up this morning. I hope everyone is off to, a good start. That's whatever time zone that you are in. You know what I'm saying? So, peace and blessings to you. But I want to talk about the Warriors. The Warriors are a disaster. It's a hand scratcher. I'm not sure really. Well, I'm sure of what's going on. But it's really hard to wrap my head around on why. Like, the Draymond incident, a lot of people were right. You know what I'm saying? The Draymond Green situation from training camp involving Jordan Poole in practice, and then the tape being leaked, that seems to be really the major thing that destroyed this team and the camaraderie and the chemistry. Because it's easy to come out, right? It's easy to come out and say all the right things and appear to do all the right things. But the results are not gonna lie. Much love, man. What's good with my guy James, bro? Straight. What's that? My bad, y'all. I can't see like a motherfucker. I gotta pull the screen up, Oh, B, what's happening, Brandon? Salute, man. Always, bro. You already know what's good. You already know what's good, bro. Top of the morning, man. My guy James, salute. Make sure y'all go follow Nola Boy Sports and News, man. You know what I'm saying? Great content, great individual, passionate, energetic, funny, you know what I'm saying, humorous, all the things, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't really put the adjectives, you know what I'm saying, to describe, Nola Boy Sports James, y'all. So make sure y'all go, show my guy love, bro. But the Warriors, bro, that Draymond Green shit, bro, is more of a dark cloud over the franchise, and now you have uncertainty even in the front office. And we know when you have certainty and changes in the front office, bro, that's like the beginning of, you know what I'm saying, a shift in, okay, where do we turn for leadership? Because your leadership should start in your front office, and it should trickle down through your coaching staff, and then the rest of the players, training staff, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. But Draymond Green can come out on these interviews and say, oh man, we're good, I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, me and Jordan, we're good. They can say all these things because you have to understand that In today's age, you have to look good in a public eye. So you have to say everything politically correct. You can't really stand on anything real, or they'll treat you like Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Durant at times. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it is. With the Warriors right now, and if would have come off of a championship, bro, I would have expected them to at least compete in a lot of these games. A lot of these games, they're really like self-imploding on the court. You know what I'm saying? They're self-imploding on the court. And I don't think that Steve Kerr really has the answers. He comes out in the post-game and says all these different things. But at the end of the day, it's no way that you should come out in the post-game and then say, that was my bad on coaching. I made a mistake. I understand that we all make mistakes. But, bro, you got one job, bro. If you can't manage all of these motherfucking different personalities and egos, then how great of a coach really are you? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. A lot of these coaches, look at what motherfucking Larry Brown had to go through in Philadelphia. And I'm not saying that Allen Iverson was a head case or a problem or anything, but he was a different personality. He was cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? And he faced different challenges in his life. And he kind of lived with that chip on his shoulder. And he wasn't afraid to just be him. But in order to get his team over the hump, Larry Brown had to manage that type of personality, bro. You see what I'm saying? He had to manage that type of personality. Look what Phil Jackson did. You know what I'm saying? Look what Phil Jackson did. With all the different type of egos and personalities, you know what I'm saying, that he had to manage and get them to a place, you know what I'm saying, to where they were superior. You feel me? And inferior. So that's the whole purpose right there. And to be honest, I don't know if Steve Kerr was ever cut out for the job. Now, some people might beg to differ and argue different and say, well, we got 4 championships in 8 years and yada, 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 yada. You have to understand how the NBA works. The NBA chooses who they want to promote in a certain time frame based off of the talent on the roster and the character of the players on the team. You know what I'm saying? The Warriors obviously brought a different element to basketball. You feel me? It was their time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they wanted to promote the Splash Brothers, you know what I'm saying, etc. And that's the product you see in the last 8 years. That's what everyone sees. The excitement, you know what I'm saying? The fun-loving, free play, the crossover. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of different things that came along with that. But now I think the NBA is starting to shift, and they're at the tail end of the golden age with the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? It's time to shift the paradigm. It's time for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, to take over as the face of the league. You know what I'm saying? So with the Warriors, with all that being said, the only way that they can sort of put a stop to that is they have to come together, bro. Their attention to detail is so important in film room. And then at the end of the day, you gotta have some heart about yourself. You have to have heart, bro, and take some pride in, you know what? I'm not gonna let this guy beat me. Because everybody, we know how to go down right now. Everybody love to play offense. That's the easiest part of playing any professional sport is offense. The hardest thing to do is buckle down and play defense. Nobody takes pride on that end of the court. And it's showing, you know what I'm saying, tremendously with the Warriors. They need to take pride, you know what I'm saying, in their execution, in their wanting to get stops, in their wanting to prevent dribble penetration, in their wanting to prevent lives at the rim. They need to take a little bit more pride, and I think they need to be a little bit more physical. And I know it's hard to do that when you have the NBA, and the NBA says that these are the rules and you can't play physical, but you have to shift that, bro. Sometimes you have to go against the grain, bro, in order to achieve, you know what I'm saying, ultimate success. You have to go against the grain. And the Warriors are going with the grain right now because they're squandering a lot of leads. This is a championship level team still. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that Gary Payton II, well, we know Gary Payton II ain't going to be able to do too much, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of this year. I just want him to get healthy, you know what I'm saying, for the future and for the long term. That's the most important thing. And I thought that Portland handled this situation all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Portland handled this situation all wrong. You feel me? Portland, they forced the guy to play. They was paying him a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And they, whatever, you know, the stipulations were in his contract, they told him to come back and he wasn't ready to come back. I didn't know how bad his core muscle injury really was, but come and find out his injury was pretty severe. You know what I'm saying? So if the NBA fumbled the ball on, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers risking further injury and career-ending injury and forcing somebody to play through a serious injury like that, where it's hard for you to do too much of anything and forcing him to shoot the ball, and it was pretty awkward to see his GP's energy level. He really wasn't explosive like that. Even in the transition, you know, Gary Payton, he dropping the hammer on a motherfucking transition. He seemed like he was out there playing in discomfort the whole time since he came back. And now we know that, you know what I'm saying, he was obviously injured, and he still is. But I think the Warriors should keep him. I think he could be a piece moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But if the Warriors want to salvage their season, bro, I believe that the Warriors need to sign either Carmelo Anthony and or Dwight Howard to a veteran's minimum contract. I think they will be very, very helpful for them in their situation and what they're trying to accomplish. Or they can just say, fuck it, and just take a year off like teams tend to do, like the Spurs did, where the Spurs will win, and then next year they'll lose, and then they'll come back and win, and then the next year they'll lose, and then they'll come back and win. Like, why you can't just go back to back and just dominate that era? You know what I'm saying? Dominate that period of time. Because the Warriors have the wrong personnel in place to do so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Ty Jerome is the answer to their problems. I mean, he won a national championship, 2 of them in Virginia, so that's cool for him. Or I think 1. You know what I'm saying? Under Randy Bennett, I think it was Randy Bennett. But he won a championship in, you know what I'm saying, West Virginia. But still, bro, he doesn't really give you anything when you need him to give you, you know what I'm saying, production and be impactful. You know what I'm saying? Did he have some bright moments? Yes, he had bright moments. Does he understand how to play? Yes, he understands how to play. But at this juncture, he's not the answer. You drafted a young guy in Patrick Baldwin Jr., but they don't play him. He's a 6'9" guy with length, and the only way he's going to get better is by getting that experience. And I don't want the Warriors to fumble the ball with Patrick Baldwin Jr. like they fumbled the ball with James Wiseman. We could have utilized James Wiseman, but they didn't have the right guys teaching James Wiseman, and that was the problem. They try to turn James Wiseman into Kevon Looney, and sometimes you have to give players time, bro, to develop. This shit ain't gonna happen overnight. It's the NBA, bro. You're expecting and asking a lot of a young guy to come in, fill in the shoes of, you know, the Andrew Bogus, the David Lees, the Zaza Pachulias, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking Anderson Varejãos, the motherfucking JaVale McGee's. Bro, it takes time. JaVale McGee was a raw talent, but he didn't really get it his first 6-7 years in the league. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get it, but he started to develop. It came with age, maturity, you know what I'm saying? Working on your game, having attention to detail, getting in the film room, getting in practice, getting in the weight room, you know what I'm saying? And then so on and so forth. But I'm not saying that JaVale McGee is any, you know, a powerhouse by any stretch of the imagination, but the leaps and bounds that he's made from being on Shaq and the Fool every year to winning championships and shutting his critics up, Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? So for this situation to be what it is, bro, the Warriors are really fumbling the ball. You have a lot of uncertainty in different places. What do we do with Clay? What do we do with Draymond? What do we do with Bob Myers? It's all these different factors. And the Warriors just haven't been a good team all season. The Warriors haven't been a good team all season. They average an enormous amount of turnovers. Unforced turnovers. How can you get 10 offensive fouls setting illegal screens? I'll tell you how. It's the offensive system. Even though that system has been great, but you had different players in place who play a little bit smarter, you know what I'm saying, in times of need. But now, these guys are always looking for the three-point, and I heard Steve Kerr say last night, right? Steve Kerr said last night that, oh man, we're not an inside team. You don't have to be an inside team. Jordan Poole can attack the rim. Andrew Wiggins can attack the rim. Motherfucking Jonathan Kuminga can attack the rim. Jermichael Green can attack the rim. Stop. I don't want to hear these excuses. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like you're quitting and you're conceding and you're like, well, we're just going to keep shooting threes. No. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it goes, because guess what? You have 3 or 4 players on the court at one time that can't shoot threes. You have Moses Moody out there who's streaky, but he hasn't been consistent his whole career. The only time Moses Moody has been consistent is in the motherfucking summer league. And the summer league don't count for shit. So stop it. You feel me? So we gonna keep it a buck right now. You got Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, excuse me, motherfucking Kevon Looney, Draymond Green, Ty Jerome all on the court at one time. They can't shoot threes like that. So the next best thing that you can do is mix your game up. Get some motherfucking mid-range shots. You know what I'm saying? Mix your game up. Get some dribble penetration to the rim. Act like you're gonna shoot. Get into the paint, suck the defense in, then kick it back out. Now the defense is scrambling. You know what I'm saying? Now they're out of their matchups. They're out of their rotations. All them excuses. Draymond Green can post up. I've seen it happen before. You know what I'm saying? Kevon Looney, if he really wanted to, can post up. You feel me? You gotta allow these players to play basketball and be effective in other areas of their game. You can't just say, oh, you're gonna get paid just for doing that. That's fine and dandy, only if they're limited as far as their capabilities. But if you're gonna limit their capabilities by telling them to not do certain things that they've been doing their whole motherfucking basketball playing career, then you're taking away from how great they can really be, bro. You know what I'm saying? So everything is about making Steve Kerr look good, but what about the players at the end of the day? He tried to do that shit with Jordan Poole, and Jordan Poole bust down the wall and said, nigga, I'm way better than what you trying to make me out to be. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole obviously has to get better on defense. And that's all about really just having pride. Just taking on a challenge. That's all that is, really. You know what I'm saying? So they have to be better, bro. The Warriors are a disaster, and I think that they are in danger of really making the playoffs. I don't think it'll be good for them if they miss the playoffs. I don't think it'll be good for the NBA, per se. But the Warriors need to get their act together. They have to. They don't have no choice. They don't have nowhere else to go but up, to be honest, because they at the bottom right now. The motherfuckers talk about the 8th seed and all this and that. I don't care about all that, bro. Nigga, you're used to winning championships. At least for the last motherfucking 8 years, you're used to winning. Don't revert back to the old Warriors where, you know what I'm saying, that you go back to losing. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? That's real talk, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Don't revert back to the old Warriors. You have an obligation, bro. You moved to a new motherfucking stadium. You won another championship in a new stadium, which you should have won in 2019, but all those injuries motherfucking occurred. The Warriors need to get their act together, and it starts in the film room, it starts in practice, and it starts with each individual on that motherfucking team and throughout the organization. Everybody has to be better. Everybody has to look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what? Not today. You know what? Whoever I'm guarding, you ain't scoring today. Oh, it's a high screen and roll, I'm jumping that. Depending on what the strengths and weaknesses are of your game, I'm going to go under or I'm going to jump that. I'm not going to allow you to get into the paint and get in the rhythm. No, I'm taking that rhythm away. That's the mindset that they have to approach the game each and every day. Everybody has to be better on the defensive end. I could care less about offense. That's easy with the way the game is played today and the shooters that we got. and the slashers and the playmakers. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. They all have to take accountability and have more pride on the defensive end of the floor. And that's the only thing that's going to change this around. If you defend, you win. If you defend, you win. If you don't defend, you don't win. The Warriors were top 3 last year overall in defense, of defensive efficiency, bro. The Warriors were the 3rd-ranked defensive team in the league. Or you know what I'm saying? Top 3. Like I said, Boston was first. I don't know if the Warriors were second, but or third, one of them. But that's what it was, bro. And I'm trying to tell people how this shit go. You feel me? I'm trying to tell people how this shit go. When you're at the bottom of the league in defense, bro, you're not going to win ball games. You can appear to be playing defense, but you're fooling everybody. You're not really playing defense. Look at the Lakers. The Lakers are at the bottom, number 13 in the motherfucking West, because they don't play no damn defense, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. That's just what it is. They appear to play defense, you know what I'm saying, in spurts throughout a basketball game, but you got to be able to put together a full defensive effort for the full 48 minutes of a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see a lot of teams, if the teams that are at the bottom, those are the teams that's not defending at a high level or a championship level. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. And that's just what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And the Warriors are a disaster. You feel me? Salute to all my people. I hope everything is all right. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to dip on up out here. Love, live life, smile, cry, laugh, man. You feel me? And Warriors, y'all got to get y'all shit together. Y'all got to get y'all shit together, bro. This is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And it's unacceptable. Period. Salute, man. Real E-Leezy. You know what it is. You already know, man. You already know. My guy, you already know, my guy. Straight up. Straight up. Son, I see you. I see you. I see you, son. That's my son right there. That's my son right there in the building. But I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Everybody have a blessed Sunday. Y'all be safe. You feel me? And that's what it is, man. Salute. Salute.